Question everything, trust nothing. Welcome to Crypto Wars. It's your boys, Keeper and Crusader. And Crusader,
What's going on?
could you tell me, what did I just say differently as we entered the show there?
That's right, baby. We're no longer known as Debate Crypto. We are, from now moving forward, Crypto Wars is the name of the channel.
Dude, I am freaking excited about it. We listen, we had some talks and we decided, you know what? We've got the vests, we've got Trading Wars, we've got lots of cool, fun, new things coming up. It's time to make a little change. So this is your boys, Keeper and Crusader from Crypto Wars. So if you guys see us out and about, or you're wondering, why Crusader, is defying the new Crypto Wars branding change by wearing a Debate Crypto hat, it's probably because his hair sucks today.
It's because my Crypto Wars hat hasn't come in the mail yet.
Yeah, it hasn't come in yet. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Hey, Crusader, can you pull up the sponsors across the bottom for us, please, right quick? I think that's in the I don't think the overlay was on or whatever. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So we want to shout out to our sponsors right quick, and then we'll bring up all the contestants. Hopefully everybody's doing well in the chat. We appreciate you for being here. First of all, we have got Market Cypher. Their link is down below. There's 20% off by using our code, so make sure to check out them. Fantastic indicator a lot of you have heard about. We also have another indicator that is a new indicator. Don't be stupid. Use high IQ. And then, as always, ZoomX is providing the liquidity for the show. So shout out to ZoomX. Thank you for providing the money for all of the traders to be able to trade. They are not individually sponsored by ZoomX. Crypto Wars is sponsored by ZoomX, so we appreciate you for that, ZoomX. All right, Crusader, you got a bunch of cronies in the back that are going to be losing a season. So go ahead and introduce them. Introduce the new losers. Introduce the new losers.
So far, I got the win from last season, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, bring them up.
First up, Army Piper. What's going on, man?
What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Glad to be here. Thanks for having me on this season, man. I appreciate
Excited
it.
to have you
Let's
on
go.
the new.
Let's
Dude,
go.
I gotta say, you've got a one up right off the bat on Crypto Wars. You've got Army Piper, who is a longtime Army vet.
That's right.
So that might be helpful. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll next, see. We got a veteran here, Evan Aldo from season 1 coming back. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys? Great to be on again. Really excited. And yeah, let's get to it.
Dude, you can't introduce him like that. You gotta introduce him like this. And coming up next, the Trigger Man, Evan Aldo.
Right. yeah, a little bit. Repping the Market Cypher shirt right here.
Hey, let's go. Up next, a new person to the show, first time on channel, I believe. Honest, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Yeah, man. Talking that stuff, man. What's going on, man? Such a good day to be ahead of everybody else. Yeah.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Up next, we got the Bullish Trader. What's going on, dude?
What up, man? Excited for this.
Excited to have you guys on the new Crusader team, man. We're going to take this dub for sure. And to round that up, we got another veteran from season 1, Magic Internet Money in the house. What's going on, man?
What up, man? Just got up in time for the show. So
that's right. Nice and refreshed, right? Fully energized for the show.
So, Crusader, why don't you go ahead real quickly and go over the rules for everybody? The top, just kind of throwing it out there, the top 50 are at $1 billion now, so we'll just stick at the top 50. So if you want to go over the rules, that'd be great.
Yeah, so we're the little changes from season 1 would be, we're extending it out to fit the top 50 coins on the chart that are up to $1 billion market cap, right? So anything lower than $1 billion cannot be traded for the traders on the show. Everybody watching at home in the audience right now that has signed up with the link in our chat can trade absolutely anything and everything that they want to trade 24/7 all day for the next 30 days. The traders can only trade on the show for 1 hour from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and that's what's going to be counting for their P&Ls. And that's outside of that, there's not really any other rules that I know of.
We might throw a few twists and turns. We're going to have some incentives as the weeks go on for maybe particular things that the traders do to gamify a little bit more. But pay attention for those. Those will just be fun twists and turns. Maybe not like, hey, the whole team's got to go 30x like we tried to do that one day.
That was just a handicap for a team keeper trying to catch up.
Yeah, I know. Let me jump into the chat real quick. It's almost 3 o'clock. We got about 5 minutes. So, gentlemen, if you guys want to start looking into some trades, you guys can do that. Let me jump into the chat and say hi real quick. First person that I see in the chat, there could have been somebody before. It looks like their name is Bedridden. Well, I hope they're not actually bedridden unless they've got a chart in front of them and they trade full time. High Tech in the house. Army Piper's in the chat as well. The OC guy, Crypto Chef, Bully Berry, B10X. Who else we got up in here? Crusader's wife is in here. Watch out. Crypto Steve-O, Green Day Profits. We got a lot of people. Mr. J, listen, Candle Daddy, good to see you. And I can't miss my boy, Patriot Caveman, and Shane Stein. So thank you guys for being here. Season 2, episode 1. Some new traders on here, some new blood, and we're gonna figure out, making basically the most difficult trading show out there. The most different trading show out there. See if these guys can stay profitable too. It's tough, right? So for those of you that haven't watched, they
have no clue how tough it is.
It's tough, right? So ultimately, when we look back at season 1, the traders that do this full time for a living, Magic,
there's a learning curve.
Evan, there's a learning curve. Magic came in second. Evan was freaking doing fantastic. Had literally just only one day go against him. Literally one day. I think it was a couple trades on one day that just went against him.
The 30x leverage day.
It might have been that day. Yeah, it might have been that day.
Yeah.
Well, it was. Evan's like, yeah, it was. Thanks. But yeah, so ultimately, just as a reminder for everybody, trade responsibly, have some fun, use our link. We definitely want you to be able to trade against. You're going to be able to win $1,000. Okay, so ultimately, you get that opportunity to do that, and you can trade anything. We're pushing these traders to trade under bad conditions at a time when we tell them to. We're making them trade. So just remember, our side of it, entertainment purposes, and then trying to teach you something as well at the same time. Your side of it, have some fun, learn something on the show, and then make some money. Like that's what it's about, right?
That and smashing those likes. We got almost 100 people in here. Let's smash those likes. Let's get 100 likes, baby.
We definitely got to do that. Also, Crusader, I just want to pull this up real quick. Our Twitter. If you guys are not following us right now on the Twitters, let me pull up our actual profile here. There we go. At Crypto Wars with a Z OG. So again, we rebranded at Crypto Wars OG. Make sure to be following us there. Obviously, be following us on here. Subscribe to us on here. And then, guys, hit the bell notification and follow everybody that's on the stream. There's a reason that they're on here. It's not because they're here to bring engagement. It's because they're here because they're good traders and there's people that you can learn from. And that's what it's all about. Last thing, Crusader.
That's right.
Let's talk about the NFTs right quick because we still got a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So we've got NFTs that we're putting out. There's going to be 12 of them. 10, one for each of the traders. There's literally, it's a limited collection of 12. Okay. There is going to be one of me. There's going to be one of Crusader, and then there's going to be one of each of the traders. So if you guys are interested in getting involved in that, the Mint site will be available. I believe it's going to be Thursday, right, Crusader?
Yeah, we're just going to leave it to go for next Thursday for when the next team comes up. When your team comes up, we'll have this Thursday.
Yeah, so that'll be this Thursday. And what you're going to get with that, we'll give you guys some more information. But ultimately, you are going to win a fourth. You're going to win 25% of the mint if you do get the NFT of the winning trader. And on top of that, to give you an example, I'll tell you what Army is going to do. The different traders are going to do something different. But what Army Piper has committed to do if he wins, he says when he wins, but he says if he wins, right? I'm going to say if he wins. You're going to obviously get the NFT. You're going to get the 25%. You're going to get 1 month free of Chart Prime. You're going to get a one-on-one for 1 hour with Army. And then there's 28 1-hour classes in their Discord, which we've checked out before that are super dope. So Army, if your people win, if somebody wins that NFT, boy, they're gonna be getting some goodies. Magic, or I mean, honest, what are you showing there, bro?
It's 159, bro. 159. We're less than a minute away before the trading begins.
You're muted, honest. He's telling me to shut up.
I'm placing my bet. Hey, I'm placing it. Hey, the rules. Hey, man, I see what I got my eye on something right now, man. So I'm really I'm waiting for y'all, man. I'm here though.
Dude, it's 2:59. They can pull the trigger. Let's get it.
You
guys got it.
Let's
do it. The trading begins, gentlemen. Season 2, episode 1. Let's rock. So we'll see who's the first to pull the trigger. Is it going to be Trigger Man, right? Or is it going to? Honest says he's got his eye on something. I
think it might be Honest. Honest might be pulling the trigger on the first trade here.
I love seeing. I like that we expanded it, Crusader. And guys, call out if you do have a trade. But I like that we expanded it because it's still at $1 billion market cap. These are still massive, important cryptos in the space.
Oh yeah.
But it gives some more flexibility to do that, to be able to go a little bit lower, a little bit farther into some of the assets.
Hey guys, make sure you got your make sure you got it on isolated. It'll switch back and forth on you. So
thank you, Army. We appreciate that.
Yes, teamwork
Make sure,
right here, baby. Teamwork.
Yep. Honest, what you got?
Am I supposed to show my screen?
Yes, sir. You got something?
Yeah, man. I put in a short, just a little small short. Wait, how am I gonna do this? Hold up, let me see.
There's a little share screen button right at the bottom.
So I got me a MakerDAO short in off of a big ass penis candle. I don't know. And just hoping for the best, man.
Jolly Green Giant penis candle for
how much of a leverage and how big of a size was it?
I took half the bag, man, on 10x.
Half the bag on 10x. That's a big trade. Honest, can you scroll down a little bit because our faces are in the way? If you scroll up / down, just so because we'll be able to see the actual order. Can you just scroll a little bit? A little bit farther. Right there. All right. So, yep, he's got $4,834 up in there. So let's get it. See what happens. Let's see.
I got a trade going right now too.
Okay. Let's get it.
I'm in Matic on a long right now.
Okay.
Why'd
you look at Matic
already? Because let me go back here and show you what I'm looking at on the charts here. So I was looking at. So Matic's already had some run today already, and then we were starting to get curvature down here. You can see the ribbon flip right here on the Oscillator Pro from Chart Prime, and we were getting a broadening of the ribbon there pushing up. So I went ahead and said it's looking good right now. It's really bullish, and even though we're way up on the RSI primed, we still had on the Ichimoku oscillator green pushing back up, and we're not into that green section yet. The last time was back here that we had that, so it looked like we still have room, and bam, there it goes. And we are now up 11% right now on Matic. So there we go.
You're up 11% already?
Yep. Let's get it. Where's it at? Come here. Come get back here. What are you doing? I tried to bring it in for you, and then it got exploded. There we go. Yeah, we're up by 10% right now.
All right. I like it. But it was a small trade then.
I went in with $1,000. I mean, I went in with $100 on 10x. So
$100. Okay, so definitely conservative trade, but profitable so far. I like it.
I'm a conservative trader, and now we're getting a retest here on the 50% Fibonacci right now on the 3-minute chart. You can see that right there.
Are you planning, Army? Are you planning on putting in? You don't have to tell us what they are, but are you planning on putting in stops for a competition like this, or are you doing take profits or anything like that?
I am all about risk to reward, but right now I am working the grind because the last time I did a one-on-one with Evan, I learned a lot about how this plays out. So
yeah, it's tough. It really is. The best in the game, you know what I mean? We're literally like grinding to make this happen because of the circumstances under which we're having you guys trade. Hey, shout out to David Brumblebow. David, my man, I know I haven't seen you in the chat recently, but you won. If you didn't already know, I'm guessing that you were in there for that. But David won for our new upcoming game, Flip or Hodl. So David is going to be the first contestant. Trying to figure out what day this week it's going to be. So David, send us a DM on Twitter. And
he's in our Discord. I already spoke to him.
Oh, you already spoke to him in the Discord? Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that. All right, so congrats, brother. We're super excited to win you, or we're super excited for you to win some money. I'm excited.
All right, guys, I have now entered a trade. And
Evan's in
pretty well. I limited in on Avalanche right here, AVAX right here. The one Crypto Face has a different name for. And we're up about $8. Limited in, so the fee is very low. It's a good thing about limiting in here. And we're looking beautiful right now. Let me show you on the chart what I'm looking at. We are hitting a golden pocket right here. Hopefully we can come above. Looking very good. for the next few hours. I mean, you know, we're kind of under a limited time here, so I don't know what's going to happen. But 1740 is a big area. You got the golden pocket at around 1750, which I think is going to be really, really big here. And then you kind of have a double bottom, as you can see right here. Let me clean this up a little bit. And a major fib level that you're bouncing off of. And you got all these yellow X's. That's 5 yellow X's. Look for money flow to come up, bullish divs. You have that as well. So everything looks really, really good right now. Now, the only question here is obviously nothing's 100%, but the only question here is how long will this take to play out? Hopefully, what could happen is something along, you know, this nature, you know, within maybe the next hour will be up to 1740, which will work out really well for this. So, yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. So you're in on AVAX. Honest is in on Maker DAO, I believe. And then Army is in on, what was Army in on?
Matic.
Matic. All right. Bullish. What are you scoping? What are you scoping? I see you looking.
So I took a long on ETH. I think I have my screen shared here. Do I?
Yeah, just pull it up. I see your screen. You just don't have the.
There we go. All right. Am I up on the show?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I got my other chart up here on the right side. I'm kind of like, I've never used this platform before, so I'm just trying to figure this out with the moving averages and stuff on this.
Yeah.
But looking at my other chart, I know we're pretty peaked at RSI. I know we're taking a dip right here, but I feel like we're going to come down and retest right where we're at right here and end up moving back up because we're taking a bounce on the MACD twice. So if we go back to on the 7th, we bounced on the MACD, and it looks like we're in that same pattern right now on the 13th. So I'm hoping for a nice bounce here. I'm actually going to probably sit in this a little longer than just an hour or so and maybe hold this for, I would say, probably potentially the rest of the day. Because if we go to the daily chart, this is the 5-minute. Actually, I can go to the daily here. If we go to the daily chart, you know, we're creating a bottom candle here, right? So I'm hoping we kind of stay here, maybe even potentially go back up and retest 2119 area. But I feel like we're going to close either, if not roughly around this particular range today. And I think we're going to move up tomorrow or the next day and try to test the 2136.75 high. So I might stick in this for like a few hours. I'm going to see where the day ends, but it's looking good. I mean, we've got the 20 EMA pointing straight up. We've got the 50 or the EMA or moving average 50 pointing up and swooping. We got the 200-day moving average swooping right now, and we got the 5-minute or the 5-day swooping up right now. So it's looking bullish to me. I'm looking at at least a retest at the 2136. So I did a 10x leverage with $1,000 or $100. I typed in 1,000, so I guess that's 100.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I'm right at even right now, not up, not down. But like I said, I'm going to play a long play and play conservative on this one because I think this will pay out really nice if ETH can have a nice pump.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so quick clarification. Somebody's asking in the chat, like, hey, can he stay in the trade? So technically, you cannot stay in the trade after the hour of the show, but we can just count your P&L. We'll get your P&L, whatever that is, positive or negative, at the end of the show, and then whatever happens after that will not count. So if you stay in that trade, it won't count for the competition.
Yeah. I know the P&L counts on the show, but I mean, how are they going to give us $1,000 to trade with them?
Yeah.
No,
so what we're going to do at the end of each show is we're going to go through from everybody and we're going to mark down. It just makes it easier and more clean. We're going to mark down. And then if you guys do want to stay in that trade for your own personal, that's fine. Fantastic. Make your money. You know what I mean? Just don't burn the account down overnight when you fall asleep and then forget that you're in a leverage trade. And then you come back on and say, I ain't got no money. No stop.
I got a stop loss in. I got a stop loss on right now.
I would ask Magic what he's doing, but that's the most patient man.
He's scouting, bro. He's scouting for the best possible trade. It only takes one. That's right.
It only takes one.
That's
Magic
how rolls, man.
We have Army in a Matic short
over here.
What was that, Magic?
We're chilling in a long. We've been in along since the show started.
Oh, jeez. So Mr.
trade?
Conservative here pulled the trigger right off the rip. Don't want to tell anybody.
It's none of your guys' business. No, I'm kidding. I'll show you my screen real quick. It wasn't the most confident thing, but it was one of those things where the actual best trade of the day probably won't hit in this session, unfortunately. But we'll talk about it. So I went ahead and took a long right here, hoping to get back to the VWAP, close half of it, ideally, but not my favorite place to be diddling. So very small size, 1% risk, just because I don't want to burn the account down on the first day. You guys know how conservative I am. But realistically, looking to get out of your daily regression or your trend for the day, and then come up into like your overall range point of control gold pocket, sweep the weekly open. And that's where I'm going to be looking for potentially a swing failure pattern of the New York highs after the session, and see if I can't take a short there on like my personal account. So for anyone that's watching, that's the trade I'm looking for later in the day. But ideally, if we get a little breakout here, would like to see if we can't get a move up into this region and kind of ride that out. But I don't normally like buying at the trend high. So that's why it's such a small percentage. So this is it's a high risk trade in my opinion, because, it's not a great place to be putting on risk in terms of the rotation of today's trend, because it is down, as you'll notice. So yeah, it is what it is.
So that's not diddling in the middle because of where you are hitting that trend line currently?
Oh, that is diddling in the middle technically. Because so if you're looking, technically you kind of are, because when you're looking at this from,
couldn't see where you got in. I couldn't see where you got in.
This is your market structure right here. Yeah. If you were to look at this from just a daily perspective and say, okay, what's my day look like in terms of range? You're right at the point of control. So you're technically in the middle of today's range, and you're at the trend high for what's, just going on like standard deviations, and then putting that into the daily session. So this is probably a better short than it was a long, but again, that's why small size, try not to burn the account down, and then you can always like counter trade yourself later if you need to.
Yeah, I'm hoping ETH does the same thing, has that little breakout to the upside. Looks like Bitcoin and ETH are kind of trading with each other right now.
Hey, Crusader, why don't you check in with your boys, see how they're doing on their trades? I think Honest was in first. Why don't you check? Let's check in with Honest, see what's up. Honest, how's that trade working out, brother?
Oh no, I'm in the same spot, up and down right now. I'm just in the same spot. I think I'm like
Are you up a few percent, down a few
6% down?
Okay, 6% down. Okay. And you were in, what is it, Solana? MakerDAO. That's right, MakerDAO. You were shorting it, right?
Yeah.
Or longing?
Shorting.
Okay, cool. And we got Army. How's your Matic trade going?
I'm actually in 2 trades and an order in right now. Matic is still up almost 10%, 9% right now, 8.5. It's bouncing around. I do have a trade open. Yeah, I already set mine up on top. I just got to get there we go. I am down about 4% on a maker long, and then I have an order in right now on a trade for Solana. So
shout out to our boy Six in the chat. What up, Six? Good to see you, bro.
Sorry, are you longing or shorting Solana?
Longing.
Nice.
Yep.
That's all that thing's done recently. It seems like
it has been pumping
going up and to the right, bro. Yeah,
I know. All that VC money, getting that marketing dollars working.
Mm-hmm. Evan, what's up with you, bro?
Yeah, just hunting the charts a little bit, being a little conservative. We are in the red a little bit on this trade. We're down 1%, nothing bad, pretty much at break even. So still looking for this trigger wave to form on the 32nd here on an AVAX and potentially bring us back up here, back into the green. This is a very local Fibonacci level right here. What I'm also looking at, potentially what I'm looking at here on Bitcoin is potentially a jump up to this VWAP right here at around 36.9 for a potential short. Maybe we could see that happen. So, just hunting these charts for another, potential entry here. But so far, not seeing anything. On DOT, I'm looking right here. So this could be a potential hidden bullish div on the 2-minute. On DOT kind of forming. We're also hitting this low right here. So this could be a little long, potentially forming on DOT that I may or may not enter within a few minutes. So we'll see.
I'm kind of eyeing up Matic too, man. The Matic chart looks really bullish.
Yeah, it does.
Bullish. How's your trade going?
Let me see. We're about 0.5% down.
Okay, okay. You are shorting or longing Matic? What are you doing?
No, I'm longing ETH right now, but I'm only down about 0.5% because it's just kind of bouncing right around where my entry was. But I'm eyeing an entry for Matic. I'm waiting to see if we can break above this 5-day moving average. If we can break above, it keeps getting rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times over the last 5-minute candles. So if we can break above, I might snatch a long here real quick just to take the quick profit, because it looks like if we can break above that moving average, we could see like a 96, 97 cent Matic.
Yeah, some of these alts
Maybe
have been
even
running.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I seen somebody saying that MakerDAO was shooting up. I'm in profit now. Think like 5% in profit now.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Crusader likes to hear.
I'll
I mean,
pull it
I'm
up.
happy for you because you're my boy, but if you're on the wrong team, okay.
Team Crusader all the way, baby. Let's see that trade, honest. There we go.
Yeah, ETH is bouncing right where I expected to. This should be a good trade.
Heck yeah. So we got some profits going on, working on some profits in the house. Make sure to smash the like if you guys haven't already. We are about 16 minutes into the trading session. For those of you that are just jumping in, just a reminder, you can trade against the traders. The announcement, I think because they're on a different time zone than we are, we said we'd make the announcement today for the winner from the chat. I think it's actually not going to be able to be until technically tomorrow, but we might just make the announcement on Thursday in front of everybody when they're back here for Trading Wars, just different time zones. So we apologize about that. But if you want to win $1,000 or possibly more if the volume gets wild, make sure to sign up with our link. You'll get 20% off fees. You'll grab yourself a quick $20, a little freebie there. Make sure to deposit and start, have some fun with it. Enjoy yourselves. Do a little bit of trading. See if you can't beat some of these traders. Somebody did it last month, so I don't see why somebody can't do it this month. Make some money. So use our code and sign up.
That's right.
You got that pinned in the chat, right, Crusader?
Yeah. It's been in the chat.
Okay.
Dope. I mean, dude, I'm just gonna start renaming my team from Team Crusader to Team Profits, because all we do is
there we go. ETH is
go.
taking that breakout right now. We're up 1%.
There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. See what I mean? Team Profits, man. I'm telling you, all we do is win.
Listen, what'll be great is if we have two teams full of profit and we're just racing to see who can make the most profit.
No. I don't care about that.
So you're gonna root for my guys just to flat out lose.
That's right. Okay. I'm here for my guys to win. I don't care about your guys.
I got it. I was gonna be a team player and just hope everybody made money, but that's fine. I mean, we can play. We can battle, bro. It's crypto wars. You want to get it on? Let's get it.
Competition, bro. We crushed the competition. We're not here to be handing out trophies for everybody.
It is 2023 though. Everybody gets a participation trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Ain't that the truth?
Everybody gets a trophy. Yeah. Speaking of trophies, just as a reminder as well, while the traders are doing their thing, we've got the NFTs. Just as a reminder, those will be Thursday. Those will be live. Crusader, do we want to show a preview of one of the NFTs? If so, my vote is for you to show bullishes. That would be my vote.
Okay, you want me to show
or bullishes, or they're all great. Either bullishes or honests, one of the two. Who wants to see it more? Honest, you want to see it more, or bullish, you want to see yours more?
Ooh.
I don't want to see mine. Okay. I don't look at it. I kind of go like this. This.
All right. Bullish, you care to see yours?
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
down.
Let's check out a little preview. They're
I'm
not
excited.
Totally finished.
I'm so excited for these.
They're not totally finished, but this is a preview of what one of the NFTs is going to look like. Crusader will pull it up here in just a second. Chat, we appreciate everybody. Make sure that you smash the like if you haven't already. And we got this coming out. Bullish, do you have any idea of, and not to put you on the spot, so if you don't know right now, that's fine, but do you have any idea if you win this competition, what you'd be offering to the chat on top of, the money that they win and all that good stuff? Do you have something that you want to offer?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'll do is I'll give somebody full access to our Discord as well, which I have a ton of training in there for trading that I put together myself personally over the last 14 years I've been trading. Very, very good learning center we have in there. Okay, cool. I'll do a one-on-one as well. Okay, and then if somebody wants, I can if somebody's already has a portfolio going, because that's what I do. is like I help people manage and put their portfolios where they need to be
Mm-hmm.
for a long term. I'll do that as well.
Talk to him
So
about doing that. Fantastic.
All
Dope.
right, here we go.
I like it. So check it out. Here's a little preview. Not done yet, but here's a little preview. Look at that,
let's
boy.
go.
Oh, now I want to see mine now.
Oh,
That
see,
is
now you want to
sick.
see it. Now you want to see it, right?
Oh,
Damn, I might have to. I'm going to be getting rid of my board 8 PFT and throwing that up on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, bro. These things are dope. I like them.
That is so G.
That is great, dog. I love that. That's awesome.
That
dude.
was G.
They all, I will tell you this. They all kind of have the character of. So you all sent us, just a headshot, right? And so they all have the character because Crusader and I know you guys to be able to, type some stuff in there.
Yeah, I had to
and work
finesse
some
a little
magic.
bit on there
gotta
to
finesse
get
it.
some of your personality into the NFT.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So if you guys are looking for a fun NFT and then get something off of it, make some money and get some time from some of these gentlemen.
Dude, it's great. I mean, I think it's a great way. Maybe if you're not a trader, but you want to participate, you want to in the competition. You're like, I think this guy's gonna win, right? You get in, you look for the NFT, you gotta mint it, right? You get what you get. And you might have to sell and buy the one that you want. And if you do win, right? If you have the NFT that's the winner, you're gonna win 25% of the mint, which is a serious amount of cash. And on top of that, you get a great, one-on-one experience plus whatever anything else that one of the traders is actually offering. So it's a great deal overall.
Oh, yeah.
Massive amount of value in it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited about it too. It's good idea. Oh yeah, and then Crusader, we're not going to preview ours right now, but if you were to get myself or Crusader, you're going to get the opportunity to not the opportunity. You're going to win and be able to come on the Flipper Hodl show, which we didn't announce this before, but just so kind of everybody knows, and everybody's not going to come on and win the full 1,000 every time. It's just not a reality. And so the number that we're going to continue to flop the extra money into the next show. So let's say David comes on and wins $500, right? Fantastic. Great. The next person that comes on is going to have the opportunity to win 1,500. And if they win $500, the next person is going to be able to come on, right? And so on and so on and so on. And that number could grow exponentially until somebody comes on and just grabs the whole bag.
That's
and
right.
then we start back over at 1,000. So I'm excited about it, dude. It's going to be dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna get some nerves riled up when all that money's on the line.
I know, starts floating around.
I dig that whole concept, man. I love what you guys have done with this season, man. I'm honored to be part of this, honestly.
Well, we're glad to have you, bro. We're honored to have you. You've been a good friend of the show and do a great job with your trading. Teach people well. We tried to bring on people that we not only just respect in the trading world, but that ultimately we know genuinely care about people and want to see them win. So we love that about you, bro.
Evan, what are you looking at right now?
Yeah, so I just entered the ETH long that a few people are talking about they were in, and I think ETH looks pretty good right here. Nice, kind of pump through this area. We're also looking at, on the 1 minute, we did confirm a hidden bullish div there. Hopefully we could continue, but now you have the trigger wave to the downside. So we'll see. Looking at the 30-second to try to get a trigger wave here. Potentially, let's see. Maybe we could get back up to this area within the next half hour, but ETH is still looking pretty strong on the 15-minute, 10-minute money flow looking pretty good.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, I think we should be okay here, but it's definitely not the most confident trade. Been really hunting here a little bit. Now you see Doc kind of rejecting from that area. That could be a good little short right now. So we definitely gotta see what's going to happen here. But we got about another half hour, so hopefully we could see some more things happen here.
Crusader, can I touch on something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So let me pull this up. Let me see right here. Oh, it was Bully Berry that asked. Excuse me. He said, keeper for us, is it trading that are trading along? Is it percentage gain or total profits? It is percentage gain. We wouldn't make it fair to do total profits because ultimately somebody could jump in and put 10 grand in and do terrible trading, but still have, a lot larger amount of, dollars in profits. And we want to incentivize everybody. We know that everybody doesn't have tens of thousands of dollars to throw around trading. We want everybody to get in and enjoy it and have the opportunity. So maybe you jump in with a couple $100 and you execute on an awesome trade and you end up, up 50%, 100%, something wild. Okay, cool. You just won $1,000 from that. Like, dope. right? So good luck to everybody that's trading against the traders for sure.
That's right. Guys, let's do a little recap here where we're at. I see Magic's been very quiet. What are you up to over there, Magic? How's that trade going?
It's sitting a little bit red. Like I said, it wasn't the most confident trade, so very small position size. What I was doing was kind of just pulling the idea that if we do make this move down into retest the daily value area low, potentially, and be like the EQ of your daily trend, somewhere here in the gold pocket, you know, what does it look like if I average in a little bit more risk? Because like I said, I'm only at a 1% risk on the trade regardless. So what would it look like if I moved my stop loss down and averaged into a lower average with more size, allowing me to take advantage of a bounce at potential support and see if I can't recoup those. So you never want to average into a losing position, though. That is like the number one thing you don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's like a rule that I have. Don't do that. So I'll be breaking my own rules on this show. But we get an hour to trade, and this isn't my money, so who cares?
You think that trade can, you have time for that trade? We got 20, we got 34.
I know. I don't know if we do or not. I'm just taking a look at what's available to me as price is getting a little stale. But yeah, I'm expecting the move into support rather than a move out at this point, just based on our reaction here at the trend. So, you know, they're my personal settings on that regression. So I'm pretty confident in them most of the time. But if we break out, I do want to have exposure because I ultimately am looking for an overall range rotation back to this weekly open eventually. So, yeah.
How's everyone else doing? Bullish, how are you doing in that trade?
It's bouncing exactly where I want it to. We're still bouncing up 1%, down 1%. What time is it? 3:26. I'm hoping within the next 30 minutes we can have this breakout. But I honestly think this breakout is going to end up happening probably more towards market close, which I think is like 7 or 8 o'clock Eastern time for me. But I mean, we're looking good. I mean, we're hitting supports that we want to hit. So hopefully within the next 35 minutes we can have a little breakout. I'd like to see ETH touch at least maybe 2000, you know, maybe 2105, 2106. I think that would put us in a solid 8 to 10% on this trade. So we'll see what happens. We only needed to move up about $5 to $10. So if we can get a nice little pull like that, we'll have a nice little profit here. But we're just kind of digging between 1% up, 1% down, trying to play a little conservative. But I am eyeing up Matic still. It's bouncing off of the 5 again. So it broke above the 5. Now it's bouncing off the 5-day. So if we can get a nice bounce here, I think I might take a long on Matic as well. I'm going to see how this next 5-minute, maybe the next 2 or 3 5-minute candles play out. But I definitely think we're going to get at least some type of bounce here, maybe push back up. Because we almost hit 96 cents, like I said. So it came pretty close to that. So if we can hold here on this 5-day moving average, I might take a long here. I could see a 97 to 98 cent Matic within the next couple of days, if not sooner.
Nice.
We got 162 people in the chat. Make sure you smash the likes. I'm not sure where we're at with the likes, but make sure to smash the likes if you haven't already. I know we can get the number up, and I want to take a brief second just to remind everybody to obviously smash the like, but follow everybody that's on here. They're doing good work for you. We're having some fun together. So make sure to do that. And thank you to our sponsors. We got Market Cypher. We've got a 20% off code for Market Cypher if you're interested in checking that out. I know a couple people on the show are using Market Cypher, so that link is in our description. Thank you to ZoomX for all of the liquidity for the show. These traders wouldn't be able to do this. Well, I'm sure they would, but convincing them to come on and, do some crazy stuff with their own money might be kind of difficult, right? So thank you to ZoomX for doing that and then providing the $1,000 for one of the winners that are, ultimately out in the audience. So use our link for that. And then High IQ. Don't be stupid. Use High IQ. Thanks to High IQ. And that link's obviously in our description as well.
That's right. Honest, how's that MakerDAO trade going? Is this still pumping?
You're muted, my dude.
Yeah, so it's slow motion, but I'm in profit right now. I think 2% or something like that.
Okay.
I'm looking to jump out, but I need to be somewhere over about. But I'm capping a 8%. I really would like to see like a 12% before I would go 9 now, man. You know what I'm saying? Something just to leave the winners in the winner's circle. You know what I'm saying?
So is this something honest that you're looking at? You know, obviously we're checking where everybody's at by the end of the show, but is this a trade that you might consider keeping open as we get closer to the end of the show if it looks like it's going in your favor?
Not. I'm on a different kind of trade. I'm just trading candles. And so if we say it's an hour show, really I'm looking at like 15-minute candles and 5-minute candles, and I'm just trying to get in and out.
Shout out to the Web3 Breakfast Club. J Chain's in the house. What up, J Chains? Good to see you, bro. Look forward to seeing you next month down in Miami. Crusader, I'm looking forward to that, bro. Get to come down to your hometown, kick it. Little crypto wars action down there. And a reminder to everybody, we rebranded. We are now Crypto Wars. Debate Crypto is no longer. It is Crypto Wars. So we're excited about the rebrand. So if you guys are looking for us, it's Crypto Wars OG on Twitter. It is no longer Debate Crypto OG. It is Crypto Wars OG. And then all of our links on all the socials will, do what they're supposed to do. So if you're looking for us on YouTube, you'll find us.
Yeah, I'm pumped for Miami. Keep forgetting about that. That's less than a month away, ain't it?
Yeah, who all's going? Who all's going down to Art Basel?
I'll be down there.
Honest, bullish.
I live here, so
Crusader, Evan. Man, we got almost everybody on here going to be there. Army, you and Magic not going to make it down to Art Basel?
Nah, I won't be there, man. Taking care of the fan, but I made a switch up just so you guys are tracking. Bitcoin. Let me pull up my chart here. And I'll show you what I had going on here. I was watching Bitcoin. We rejected off of the golden pocket on the 5-minute here. There you go. We rejected off the golden pocket here on Bitcoin. So I started watching Matic, and if you take a look at Matic here, you can see this point right here where we rejected at is actually going to be. Let me show it here because it's not going to show up on my 5-minute chart. That rejection is on the 100-week moving average, EMA, exponential moving average. So I have now flipped over into a short on Matic, and now we're up another 6.45% on that after I closed it out. So
did you close out the first part of the trade profitably?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was up, and then I saw the rejection on the 100. Man, it's my reversal strategy that I show on my channel all the time. So there you go. Now we're up 9.31% on the reversal of that. So we're catching it going both ways. So
nice, good work, brother. Army already being profitable on the show. That's Honest is profitable so far on the show. Who else? Who else is looking?
Bullish is up like 1%. Evan, are you up on any of your trades?
I'm down. About to get stopped out in ETH, but I do have a plan on how we could make some back here.
Let's get it. That's what I like to hear.
A little stop action about to hit you, huh?
Well, maybe not, because the stop is at an important place below an important level.
The stop is at a very secret place. I could tell you, but
yeah. So.
I want to give a shout out to all of my crew that's in here watching and giving chat, man. I appreciate it. This is awesome that I got all these people from Investing Bros and Piper Academy alumni and all my Chart Prime community in here. It's really cool. So shout out to all of them.
You got a great community, Army. They're fantastic. So shout out for sure. For sure. We appreciate them for being here as well. I think Crusader.
Yeah, but I think I have like the lowest subscriber count of anyone on the show right now. So
well, listen, dude, that says a lot, right? When you have a community that's committed to you in that manner, that says it all, bro. Like that's fantastic. So
yeah, that's more important than having a large following. If you have a
loyal
following, way more important.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. And I tell people all the time, this is my retirement hobby, man. If my show blows up, great. If it doesn't, whatever. As long as somebody learns something, knowledge is profit. That's what I want to do. Teach somebody every day. So
you were a leader when you were in the military. You're going to continue to be a leader now. You lead your family, right? That's what it's all about, man.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, my son's actually in there watching this in the other room right now, and he's on live every morning, learning trade. So he's learning the family business. So it's a $1 million plan on a 5-year schedule. So we started it in 2020. We're well on our way. So let's go.
I like it.
That's what I like to hear, dude. Families that have plans on how to get up and going and just change the life.
Yeah, I've written down on my refrigerator 2030,
go to the
and
gym.
beyond. Go to the gym. Yes. I'll be going to the gym
to the
until
gym.
2030 and beyond.
the
Yes,
gym.
I will. No, it says it's I think the actual verbiage on it says 2030 beach / Mai Tai, which I need to change because I don't want a Mai Tai because it's got coconut in it. I found out after saying that, right? So it's like beach / old fashioned. So basically what I'm saying is my 2030 plan is crypto is going to allow me to have the ability, if I wanted to be able to kick my feet up on the beach. Will I actually do that? Probably not. But
No.
I'll enjoy some beach time.
I mean, if anyone's been watching the channel for any time, I think they would say yes, you would. The travel keeper would definitely be out there.
Gosh,
with his
shots
feet up.
fired. Can somebody hit the shots fired little freaking button?
Dude, I live at the beach and I hardly fucking go anymore, man. It's
I didn't when I
ridiculous.
lived down at the beach either. When I lived down in Myrtle Beach, I was never there. But then you don't live at the beach and you want to go there.
Yeah.
Man,
It's literally how it
Yeah,
always is.
20 minutes.
ZTS Rhythm in the chat there, Keeper. That's my son. He's here learning generational knowledge for generational money. So
I like it. That's what it's all about. Is generational, right?
that's right.
I like
I
this
can't take this
Matic
with me when I
bounce.
go.
That's true. You can't be buried. Well, I guess theoretically you could be buried with it, but
What are you seeing? What are you seeing with Matic Bullish?
I like where it just bounced. Might take a long here if we can break above this. Let's see.
I'm actually watching for Matic to get down to 91.5 cents, Evan, but not financial advice.
It's a team. We're a team here. We can give each other
I
advice
know.
on, everyone. You don't have
Right,
to
but I
take it.
can't. I'm just saying NFA, not financial advice. I think we're going to get down to 91.
Well, Matic is coming off of a crow's foot right now. So usually that's a sign of a bottom. And we're back above, what is this? This is the 20-day moving average. So we're fighting the 20-day in between the 10-day right now. We're under VWAP, which I don't like. We'll see. I like crow's foots because usually after that, you'll get a nice big green candle if you can break out. Same thing on ETH. ETH has a crow's foot and Bitcoin got a crow foot on it. Let's see what happens here. And the bounce here would be nice because then we could probably move back up towards, let's see, maybe 94 cents. But if we can't break above this, we're going to keep going down.
French Toaster's asking what a crow's foot is.
If okay, so if you
It's a
go
black
to
bird. Oh.
if you go to the 5-minute chart on Matic, even ETH or Bitcoin, those 3 red candles on the 5-minute chart is what's called a crow's foot. You know how it's like curled over like a crow's foot? You have the way their nails are set, they call it a crow's foot in the trading world. Sometimes it's a sign of a bottom, but it could also be very, very, very bloody if you can't hold the moving average right there, which, I mean, we're bouncing right on it, so we'll see what happens. If not, we'll definitely end up we'll probably, honestly, if we can't hold here, it might even go past 91 cents. It could even come back down and touch that 90-cent range right there, 89.9 or 0.8992.
Yep. If you I actually got something on that if you pull up my chart, Keeper, that I'm watching here too. Something that I'm watching here, you know, like I said, we rejected off that 100-week moving average up top there. We broke the 50. We had a nice retest on it. If you actually look here, and I'm going to hide this for a second. Hi, thank you. This blue line right here is the delta line of our predictive ranges. And typically we trade in between the 2 gold bands on this. I've got these set on 1 hour. We broke that blue band. So that 90-cent mark would be that lower trade band that we typically trade above. You can see we proved it as support here a little bit earlier. But also a couple of the free indicators that I have on here is the RSI prime turned into Heikinashi candles. It turns the RSI line into candlesticks, and I have them on Heikinashi. We're not getting any wicking going on here. And then our Ichimoku oscillator, which is another one of the free indicators that Chart Prime Devs put out, is rejected perfectly right here out of that bullish zone, and it's still green, hasn't turned yellow yet. So I do think that the trend assistant could be a good bounce point on it, which is that 90-cent mark that I was talking about, or 89.9, whatever. But if we actually look at the dynamic reactor, it's going to be coming in right there at like 89 to 90 cents, 89.9 cents by the time it gets down there. I think that's where we're heading on the short that I'm in right now in Matic. So
let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Crusader, I
Stay
think
in
we're at like
prime.
I think we're at like 99 likes right now. Can we get to 125 likes here? We got 152 people in here right now. Can we get to 125? We got to at least bust 100. Somebody got to
I'm
X
out.
out of the live
Come
chat
on,
and
man.
bust that 100.
Smash those likes.
Realizing that we was just talking, and I'm realizing the people that are around me, we were all teammates. So
Yes.
I had to make
Yes.
sure that I closed out my trade in a profit of almost 7% profit. So to my teammates, Mr. Honest has came in profit.
I like it, bro. Congrats.
So we gonna. I don't know if I might put in for another trade, but for today, man, hey, I got me a green. So hey, man, I'm trying to stay ahead of the game, not scared of the game, man. So you know what I'm saying, I'm not trading against these guys. Next, when is it? When's the next one?
Thursday. Mondays and Thursdays.
I'll be fudding the comments. I'll be like, bye.
I'll be fudding the comments.
Why are you buying? Why are you buying? Yeah. But right now, this is the team right here. So, hey, man, your boy came in the green.
I also want to throw out to everybody here. You can also come in on like honest. Let's say you wanted to come in. You're like, you know what? I'd like to trade on Thursday. You can come in and trade actively live against the other team as well. So if you want to do some extra trading, you want to mess with the other team, you guys are welcome to come on. Just letting you know.
Yep.
All right, we're up 5-6% on that Matic short right now. Up 10%, 10%. I might close it just to close it. That was a big
jump
bounce.
that quick. It means you got some nice little leverage on there. 5, 6, 10%.
I'm up on a 10x leverage right now on that Matic short. I'm up $37.91. It's 18.9% on the short, and we closed it at like 17% to the upside. So right now my account is worth $1,031. So let's get it. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna see where this
coming out hot.
I'm gonna see where this 5-minute candle ends. Still up 5%, 4%. Let's see. It definitely bounced pretty heavy off of that 91. We're still in profit though. Let's see what happens.
Did anyone take the AVAX short? Somebody in the chat was saying anyone who took the AVAX short is smiling right now. Did anybody jump into AVAX?
So AVAX got a nice bump right here, and we're hoping that comes back in the next half hour. And I think it might, especially on the macro with the hourly. That looks pretty good, or excuse me, the 30-minute bull div, and hitting a major point right there. So it does seem like hopefully time will be on our side here. I did take a little Cardano kind of short that I was trying to limit out of. Didn't quite hit the limit right here where I'm trying to get out of the Cardano. Little short right there. And I was trying to limit out on the 1-minute bull div here. So it does look like in the short term we could come up a little bit more. You do have the trigger wave on the 15-minute and a blood diamond to the downside. I mean, this one brought you down a good amount right there. And yeah, it's been a minute since we've had one. So it's a little bit of a tougher market to read at the moment. Definitely a tougher market to read. You know,
sideways right now.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit of, I mean, you could mess around with a little bit of a fixed range in the real low time frames, getting a bounce off of that point of control right there. So tough to say here. I mean, the AVAX one I'm looking at, you know, that jump off of that level. Hopefully if we break above here, you could get back up to 17.30 right there. I mean, macro is looking decent for AVAX, you know, because you had that decent drop down SR point right there. So yeah, but the other thing, and then some trigger waves forming on these time frames. The other thing you got to keep in mind is funding fees. As you can see, right up here are, where is the funding fee? Insane. Well, not too bad on Cardano at the moment. No one wants to long Cardano. But if you look at like AVAX, oh my God.
No one wants to long Cardano.
If you look at AVAX and like Bitcoin, oh my God, 105. Like that's indicative to freaking
Yes, what do we
like
normally
long
get? Hi,
squeeze type stuff. So
Hi.
we'll see. But yeah.
Evan, can you just, we're always looking for teaching moments. Can you talk about the funding that you just mentioned when you said, oh, well, not for Cardano because nobody wants to long Cardano?
So well, it still is pretty high. So basically the normal funding rate, and you could view the funding rate right here, it's 0.05 right now. A typical funding rate is going to be 0.01. Okay. Anytime this is in the positive, that means more people are going long than going short, which typically most of the time, most of the leverage in the crypto markets is going to be long because most people who trade crypto are more bullish on crypto, at least for the long term. But when you have rates that are insanely high like this is high, 0.05, that's how much you're going to get charged every like 8 hours. It's a small every 8 hours. It's a small amount. But I mean, usually when it's this high, I haven't seen this since probably like, oh man, in terms of this positive, 2021, mid to late kind of 2021 when we kind of crashed down. So that means there's a lot of leverage in these markets. So that's what we got to pay attention to. So I'm not saying that's going to make the markets crash. I mean, we could easily just come down, I don't know. We could come down 10%, 20% for some of these altcoins and clean out the market, but it is indicative of some type of pullback eventually here. This could be weeks away though. So it does mean a lot of freaking people are trying to go long right now.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it would make sense, right? We've seen a big move, especially in the alts as of late. And so people, follow that trend until they have the saying, obviously, people have heard the trend's your friend to the end, right? And the trend has definitely been to the bullish upside. ETH has been rocking out. ETH hit 2130 or something earlier today, wasn't it, Crusader?
Yeah, it hit
something like that, right?
2118, I think. I was looking at it earlier. I mean, dude,
212083.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
a nice move.
A huge move, man. I wish I would have been paying attention to the charts at that time.
Oh yeah, you've got an ETH long, don't you?
Yeah. Jumped in last night at like 2050 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still in that big long I was telling you guys about from I took that back on the 18th on my birthday, actually.
And you said you're still in that?
Oh yeah, that's still well over 6 figures.
I like it. Oh yeah, that was the 6-figure trade that we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
All right, looks like ETH is turning its direction now. We just need to break over this 10, 20. Is this a 20-day on this chart? Yeah, the 20-day. Getting rejected the 20-day right now.
We got 14 minutes left, guys. 14 minutes left of trading. So just a quick reminder. Whatever your P&L is at the end of the show, whether you stay in the trade or not, that's what's going to be for the day.
Somebody just said, whoa, somebody pull XRP. They just said XRP God candle just happened.
Yeah, it did. Oh. Holy crap.
Holy, what is going on with
it
XRP?
Hit $1?
Whoa.
No,
not $1.
Hold on, is that a really low time frame and it's actually only moving? No,
it did. It pumped a lot.
Oh my God.
That's
pumped
pumping.
Up 4%. Yeah.
Wow.
Anybody longing that?
Well, I wish. I mean, my long-term portfolio is longing the hell out of XRP.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Currently.
And that was a nice pump.
All right, so who's gonna short XRP? If you guys short XRP before the show's over,
you're gonna give your stupid team bonus points for shorting XRP.
I'll give you a bonus.
Oh my God, 70 cents, 71. Dude, holy shit!
It's going.
Just
Crusader,
touched 72
it's
cents.
over, bro. We're going. Listen, it's over.
It's only taking 5 years to get 70 cents.
Old fashions on the beach, bro. It's gonna happen.
Yo, who's got the news? What is going on right now? If something had to have dropped for XRP.
Chat, let us know. Is there some information that just happened with XRP, or
somebody else drank the Kool-Aid and just hit the buy button? Apparently,
a big player is hitting,
swigging
the Kool-Aid,
and then XRP is gonna dump on them with their little fund. They're just gonna dump the price right back to 50 cents
with their little fund, with their little escrow account. That is rough to overcome sometimes because it is kind of pumping $1 billion. I don't know if they're still doing $1 billion a month, but that's what they were, doing.
Yeah, whatever fugazi it is that they were doing.
Yeah,
XRP army out there wishing they can hit $1 after 5 years.
I mean, wishing for $1, like we were talking about, like everybody else had been talking about big numbers. I've been just hoping and praying for $5. You know what I'm saying?
5.
Like $5 would be a beautiful thing for me personally, and selling even half of my bags. Like it would be a really nice thing.
I seriously want to ask: is anybody in the show right now willing to take a trade on XRP, whether it's long or short? It's it's nothing else is moving, right? I mean, it's not bad strategy.
You got 11 minutes.
I did it. I got stopped out already.
Oh, because you tried to short it on the way back down, Army?
Yep, sure did.
Didn't want to tell us about a losing trade. Okay, I see what's going on.
I would try to go long on it, probably. Honestly, I would try to.
You're going to chase a candle, Evan. You're going to break all the rules.
I mean, I don't see anything bad. Just
maybe the switch got flipped, bro. The switch.
Magic loves XRP. Magic, what you got? What do you?
I was going to say short 71.511 cents, and it just tagged it. So
Patience is paying
It
on
tagged it and dropped,
Matic.
or it tagged and went through.
Yeah, these are the two levels that really matter right now. So 69.9 on a daily closure is what you want to see. It's a daily breaker level. That'd be a change of behavior. Otherwise, you're just coming back up. So when you have daily closures that like line up like this, where they're equal, generally that's a good place to look for trapped traders. So you're just looking to see if people are trying to get out of positions there. So you get multiple sells that'll come in, but it's not a guarantee. So what you want to do is just play the level. If it turns into resistance, gets flipped, you can short it down. If it doesn't, turns to support, you want to long it. It's very simple.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
You can see that open interest on as far as delta, it is very, very high. So you have a lot of people up here trying to buy. And that's usually a recipe for, if somebody wanted to, building a large position to the opposite direction. So
XRP spot ETF announced in the chat.
Oh, shit.
What?
That's
a spot. Announced that it's gonna be a thing. Not that it actually happened.
Right.
But who knows? We've seen also news that the ETF, the Bitcoin ETF, got approved, and
next thing you find out in 2 hours that that's fake news and there's no spot ETF. It's just Ripple trying to pump their bags. Bullish, how's that Matic short going?
8%. I think I might close it though. I'm kind of scared. I feel like it's going to keep going down, but I'm going to be smart. We're going to close it out. That was a nice 8%er right there. And I'm still in that ETH long. So I just closed out my Matic for 7.8%. And I'm down about 2% on that ETH long.
Nice.
But I still like the ETH long. I'll probably stay in that even past the show because I really like that entry. But that was a nice play on that Matic. That was a good 7.8% there.
And reminding everybody, if you're in the chat, you can trade against everybody on the show. It's P&L for you guys. You can trade 24/7, 365. Well, for the month at least, against these traders to win your $1,000. So you have a huge advantage there, and it will be profit and loss for you guys. It'll just be off percentages. So if you just need to put a smaller amount in, you can do it. Our link's in the chat. Make sure to do that. And see what you can come up with, because somebody came up with $1,000 last month. So looking forward to seeing somebody in season 2. Honestly, I'm rooting for the chat to be able to do it every time, because I love being the channel that's able to bless our chat at the same time while the traders are blessing them with knowledge and fun and entertainment. So that's what it's all about.
I ended up getting it closed out at 6%. I guess I didn't hit the button. But we got a nice little 6% on Matic. I'm still in that ETH. See what happens.
6%, baby. Let's go. There ain't no shy about that.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, that's great.
I'm looking for this XRP news thing. I don't see any XRP spot.
Maybe news. Somebody was joking around.
If I don't see a source, it's fake news.
Maybe somebody was joking around. Maybe they're just saying everything else is getting announced. Now it's XRP. You know what I mean?
XRP wishes this guy spot.
They just trolled the hell out of us if that's the case. Then
that would have been a nice short,
at least.
I just want to put out, this is why you don't trade big green candles right here.
Oh yeah. Did you get smacked?
Well, yeah, because now it went all the way up.
Oh, look at that.
It went all the way up and closed me out, and now it's starting to drop and would have been a good profit run. But yeah. This is why you don't do that.
Tell me you shorted that thing, man.
A little premature. Who, me? Nah, I'm not trading XRP.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Every time that I have chased any kind of God candle or anything like that, whether it keeps going up, I buy in and I get some bullshit ass buy-in price, or they give me some crazy fees or something. No matter what, it always comes out bad chasing those.
It does. It does. Chasing never works.
I hear that. I hear you're supposed to go through like 2 years of getting your ass handed to you in trading before you're ever even close to like being crowned a real trader. So I'm still getting my ass whooped and handed to me right now currently, and I am accepting that. So that's where I'm at. These gentlemen right here have probably traded way longer than me. So I'm in the part where I'm just getting my ass whooped right now.
Let me tell you something. I've been
say
trading.
That, but you're profitable today, right?
Yeah.
Like you had a nice profitable day, so that's fantastic. What'd you say, Bullet?
Honest. I've been trading for 14 years, bro. I do it for a living, and I still get fucking hammered on some trades. Some things just don't go your way. I mean, you could play a chart out perfect, candles, balance, everything perfect. Some dumb shit in the background, just like the XRP stuff. Nobody even knows why it's pumping, right? And I've gotten wrecked like that so many times. You're like, yeah, this is the perfect short. I'm gonna 10x this, no problem. And then boom, some backdoor news comes in, and you see a god candle like that. So. Even with good experience, we take some L's as traders. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact for sure.
Although XRP is now it's now pumping and staying above that 5-day moving average.
Is
It
it?
is.
Oh yeah.
If that
Big
trade
bounce.
that trade on the pullback, if I hadn't have set a stop loss tight on that, man, that wrecked me.
Well, did you get actually hammered on it, Army? Like, did you like take a beating?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like financially?
It beat me hard. Yep.
All right. Well, we're gonna find
So
out
what
at
do
the
you
end of
got
the
right
show
now?
how hard it did beat
Yeah.
you. But
Yes,
yeah,
we
We
will.
got 5
Thank
minutes
God my
left of the
Matic
show,
is
guys.
still covering me.
Yeah, I should have stated that Matic short, but it is what it is.
We got 5 minutes left. If anyone's gonna make a move now, maybe XRP is the one to go since it's moving fast up and down. I don't know if somebody's gonna take a scalp on that. Maybe jump into the 5-second crack time, like Jason Casper
Jason
did from
Casper
season
loves
1.
that. Yeah.
The
I'm
problem
sure he would
is,
be all over that right
Crusader.
now if he was on here 5-second chart, just last 5 minutes.
Yep.
the
He won
problem is,
Crackhead Award.
Crusaders, is you said, I dare you, and I have no fear. So
Mm.
you said,
Hey,
I
it
dare
would've
you.
worked. It would've
I
worked,
doubled
right?
back
Army
there
took an
to you.
XRP bullet. Bah!
Dude,
And he doesn't have the
almost
best
worked,
on.
though. The price did come down. It's just he got stopped out with a stop loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
I'm gonna
price
go grab
did
my
come down.
Kevlar and my IOTV, put my
Yeah,
kit
get
on.
ready. That's
Come back.
right. That should be a requirement of the show, bro. We got our Keeper and Crusader vests on. We should tell everybody, hey guys, small little thing we need you to do. Okay. You need to come on armored up. All right. This is real crypto wars here. We ain't playing around.
Next time I'm on, I'll have my vest on. I'll have my tactical vest on. I got
I
you,
love
man.
it. I love it. I love it. Well, let's
All
do
right,
a
guys.
round.
Yeah.
Let's do a
We
round
got 4
table here
minutes
real quick
left.
and see
Yeah.
where everybody's at. Is anybody planning on getting into a trade in between now and then? If not, I'm going to take everybody's current numbers with where they're at. No.
Nope,
All right,
nobody's
so-
planning on jumping in.
Bullish. Well, we still got 3 minutes, so there should
Yeah,
be some
let's
movement.
give
I
3
need to
more
take it right
minutes.
at 4. I'm sorry, I forgot. I wasn't thinking about that. That's right.
Team Keeper always scheming up something.
You know, hey, listen, it could go against you too. Just saying, but could go against you. We'll see what happens. All right, so chat. Want to remind everybody: Mondays and Thursdays, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here, and you are here. And if you want to trade against these fine gentlemen, you've got the information. It is linked in down below the video, and it's also pinned in the chat. So make sure to do that. You can win $1,000. You can trade 24/7. You don't have any rules on what you have to trade. They can only trade currently right now in the top 50 during the hour that this is going on. So that's what you are up against. I also want to take a brief second to thank our sponsors. Market Cypher, 20% off if you're looking for a great indicator. That link is down below the video. Make sure to check that out. And then don't be stupid. Another indicator you could use, High IQ. So make sure to check that out. That's a new indicator out that you guys could take a peek at. I know it's done well for a few people. Mr. Armstrong, hey, listen, his High IQ indicator gave him the highest winning trade of the last season. So it's done something good there for sure. And then ZoomX, shout out to ZoomX for providing the liquidity for all of the traders. We appreciate you, ZoomX. You guys have been really good to us, so we're happy to have you as a partner on the show. All right.
Let me share here some news about this XRP thing. So,
was it real, or are you about to bust my balls? Here it comes.
I'm
I
about
already
to
know
show
him.
you
I know
just
him
how-
so
just how
well.
real
I
the
know him
XRP.
so well.
So
Wow.
multiple accounts are reporting
Yeah.
BlackRock has submitted an application for a spot ETF. It looks like false news until confirmed officially. So therefore, nothing has been confirmed. Just XRP, Kool-Aid drinkers spreading some crazy news out there to try to get a pump out of people. Obviously, it's working, but who knows? Maybe BlackRock is gonna do an ETF.
They all woke up with their white Nikes on today. The XRP community is gonna have them on.
Dude, I don't believe BlackRock would ever get into ATF with XRP. I don't think XRP is just made for that.
Hey, Crusader,
Go ahead.
hit this real quick, would you? How does trading competition for the subs work?
Yeah, so basically it's simple. You sign up with the link in our chat. join into ZoomX, jump on in, make your deposit, and start trading. Right, you get to trade 24 hours for the next 30 days until the last show of Trading Wars Season 2, and whatever person in the audience has a higher P&L than somebody on the show, you win $1,000. You're allowed to trade any asset for as long as you want, however many times you want. There's no limitations on time or assets for you. Unlike the traders on the show, they are limited to just the 1 hour on the show and only the 1 billion market cap minimum. So therefore, that's your advantage over the traders on the show.
And it's a big advantage for sure. All right, let me go around. Let me get everybody's. All right, so
It's 4 o'clock, guys.
Not
4
your,
o'clock.
not your, just your actual dollar amount that you gained or lost today. So bullish. What are you at? Can you show it so that the chat can see? Can you scroll down so that we can see, because our faces are going to be in between, are going to be covering, like if you just scroll.
Yeah, well, before 4 o'clock just hit.
Yeah, but no, that's all right. What are
we had? So let's see, we had a 6% on Matic.
No, I need to know. I need to know your total account. Your total account
It's
value.
On the right.
1,038 cents.
Okay, so you're literally like flat even. Okay.
Well, he's in a trade right now, so there's still money left in that trade, right?
Yeah. I'm still in that ETH trade, but I did close out. I guess it doesn't really matter, but
yeah, just look at the closed P&L for the day.
Yeah, look at the closed P&L for the day. I'm sorry. So if you scroll down, let me see your closed P&L for the day. It's yeah. Can you scroll so we can see that?
Wait, hold on. Closed P&L. Closed P&L. Can you see it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't actually see it, but I see it on the screen. You just gotta say whatever it is.
What is it? What is it? That's only for Matic.
Let's see.
Oh, because it's closed, because he still has an open trade.
Was ordered.
Oh yeah, so that's still my account's right at even. It's bounced between 1,001 and 1,050 cents. Because I made money on the Matic and the XRP, but the ETH trade is kind of keeping me dead even.
This will be why, Crusader. This will toss a little wrench into the works if we can't see exactly where. You know what I mean? I guess that is technically where he's at. If he closed it right now, he'd be literally a deadie. Okay, so 1,001. Okay, honest. What's your account balance right now? Oh, you're negative. You're negative. You're muted. Your account balance is 1,028.37.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see, Evan.
It's been a really rough day. 770. Oh man, this
Damn.
AVAX freaking God candle downward was just some terrible luck here.
Army.
Yeah.
I am down about 30%, bro. I'm at 702.42.
702.42. Okay, you took a real beating on that XRP. Okay.
I was up.
Wow, XRP's ripping again.
Okay.
Oh, here, sorry. Here,
and then Magic. Just real quick, let me get Magic's number real quick. Magic, you're muted.
Let me move on over so you guys can see where I'm at. I'm only down $7.74 on the day. If you guys recall, I expected this to come down further, so I just marketed it out like 10 minutes before the show closed to cut down on like potential loss. Okay. But again, this is why I say when risk is 1%, I only mean 1% of the actual account. So that means $10 in this case for anyone that's wondering at home.
So Honest was the big winner today.
Yep, Honest was.
Honest holding
he
down.
said something earlier about being new to trading, and like one thing I wanted to add to that while you guys were talking was there's really only one thing you can control. I haven't been trading as long as the bullish trader. He said 14 years. I'm coming up on 6, and this is what I do for work. You can really only control how much you lose. You can't control any of the outcome of the trade except for how much money you stand to lose when you enter that trade. So just make sure you're controlling the one variable that you really have control over in that instance. You can obviously control stop losses and entries, but risk is most important. So, keep that in mind.
For sure, brother. Listen, we're putting all the traders in, positions that are tough, and that is the point. So compete against them, jump in, use our link, see if you can't compete against them. Somebody won last month. Hopefully somebody wins $1,000 this month. I want to say shout out to everybody that came on the stream. Reminder to everybody, Mondays and Thursdays, 2:45 p.m. Crypto Wars. Trading Wars. We are super excited about everybody being here. Thank you guys again. We love you, crypto fam. Just remember, question everything.
Trust nothing.
Until next time, hodl.
Like it's up.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks so much, guys.